Not 200. I wish it was $200. I would have had multiple ones of these. Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm Jasmine. I focus on fashion, beauty, and lifestyle content, and I have a particular interest in luxury and sustainable brands. If that is something that is of interest to you, please be sure to subscribe to my channel. Today this video will be focused on doing an unboxing and a first impressions of the bag that you saw in the title, which is the Saint Laurent Sac de Jour Nano bag. I'm really excited to be doing this. This is my first time shopping on Fashionphile. I will probably do a separate video on my shopping experience with Fashionphile. If you think that that would be a helpful video, leave a comment down below. But yeah, let's just go ahead and get into it. The bag came in a box like so. It actually has this tape that is like a warning or a tape that basically will tell you if someone has tried to unseal your package, which I think is really great. A great theft protection for items, because if you're buying luxury items, you probably don't want people snatching your stuff. So this is the box. So here we go. This is the Fashionphile box. It comes with, okay, so in full disclosure, I did open this. I was too excited to like wait to record, so I did open it. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, but it comes with this tissue paper. It also comes in a Fashionphile dust bag. And so let's go ahead and open our dust bag and reveal our bag. Okay, so here we have it. This beauty right here. So we have the Saint Laurent Sac de Jour Nano. I got it in black leather and I got it in the grained leather variety. This bag comes in a couple different materials. It comes in grained leather. It comes in grained leather, which is the one that I have here. It also comes in a smooth leather, and it also comes in a mock croc, which is a croc embossed leather. And so that's their, exotic version of this bag. So here are some close-up shots of the grained leather. As you can see, it's this beautiful pebbly texture. The bag also came with the clochette, the lock here, and it also came with the keys to the lock, which you need in order to hang the lock from the bag, which is how you see a lot of people wearing the bag. They will have the clochette off of the lock, and then they will just have, the lock hanging from the bag. So it came with the lock, the clochette, and the keys as well, which was something that I made sure to look for when I was sourcing this bag. So let me go ahead and put the lock on so you can see how I would usually wear the bag. Okay, so this is how people typically wear the bag, is that they will take the clochette off and then they will just have the lock hanging, and it's just very chic. The bag also comes with the certificate of authenticity, as well as a tag that tells you that if you remove the tag, you will not be able to return this bag. So I know that I want to keep this bag, so I'm going to go ahead and take this disclaimer off. Okay, the bag also comes with a strap that you can wear crossbody. I likely won't wear this bag crossbody just because I don't like crossbody bags on my frame. So going into the condition of this bag, I specifically filtered for bags that were in excellent condition because I wanted the minimal amount of wear for a used handbag. And as I'm inspecting this bag, or re-inspecting it, because I did already open the package, there isn't really any damage to this bag. The one thing that I see is here that there is a slight mark there, but that's not an issue for me because it's at the bottom of the bag and no one can see it. So this bag is in basically perfect condition. No funny smells, just smells like leather. You can also undo these things here so that it will kind of expand the bag a little bit if you want to make it a little bit bigger, which I don't know if I'll do, but I do like the look of the undone clasp here. I've been wanting this bag for a very long time, mainly because I have decided that I don't know if a Birkin is for me in terms of playing the Hermes game, where you have to buy a bunch of stuff and then Hermes will be like, okay, well, you bought a bunch of stuff, you can come in the shop and we'll tell you what bag we want you to buy. You can like have a wish list, but they ultimately decide what bags they want to offer you. And I feel like if I'm spending my money on something, I don't want anybody telling me what I can and can't get, especially if I'm spending more than $10,000 on a bag. So this, I would say, I'm not going to say that it's like a rep or dupe, like a perfect dupe, but if you want the look of a Birkin without paying the price of a Birkin or without playing the Hermes games, go for the Sac de Jour Nano. It's a pretty good size for a nano, so this is like technically a small bag. They do have different sizes of this bag. They have, I can't remember if it's called the mini, but I think it's a size smaller than this. Then they have the next size up, which is the baby. And I can't recall the last size, can't recall the last size that they have, but I think it's a one that's 2 sizes larger than this one, if I'm not mistaken. But I wanted to go for the nano because I'm not a big bag girl. I don't have a lot of big bags. The biggest bag that I have is probably my Louis Vuitton Neverfull. So I know y'all came to get an idea of how much I saved on this bag, because if I clicked on a video about a bag that mentioned that it was used, I would want to know how much I'm saving from buying it used or pre-loved versus buying it brand new from the store. So this bag currently retails for I wish it was $200. I would have had multiple ones of these. This bag retails for $2,250 currently at the St. Laurent retail stores. I got it from Fashionphile for $15.25. So I saved over $500 on this bag. I think my math is correct. I'm terrible at math. Because I was getting at least $500 savings on this bag, I went ahead and went the pre-love route. So now let's go ahead and do some mod shots so you can get an idea of what this bag would look like on a human being. For reference, I am 5'3" and size 8'10", so I'm mid-size. So overall first impressions of this bag is that I absolutely love it. I wouldn't have bought it if I didn't like the bag. Of course, my opinions about this might change down the line once I, actually start wearing this bag. So again, this is my initial first impressions. I really, really do like the bag. I've had it on my wish list for a very long time, and I was very happy that I finally got it at a discounted rate by shopping pre-loved. I love the grained leather. I think that the grained leather adds some edginess and some casualness to the bag, which is what I go for. I kind of like edgy type clothing, edgy street casual clothing, and so I like the fact that I went for the grained leather rather than the smooth leather. I think that the smooth leather makes it look more luxe and more dressy, in my opinion. And secondly, I like the grained leather because it will age and wear a little bit better, especially because this lock here has the tendency to kind of swing and kind of like graze the bag. If you have grained leather, you're not going to be able to see that, you know, that damage as easily. If you have a smooth leather bag, when this scratches up against the purse, you're going to see that damage. So, and I've actually watched videos of people who have that complaint about the Sac de Jour Nano if they wear their lock out. So a lot of people who have the smooth leather will actually wear this with the clochette on top of the lock because they don't want the damage of the lock swinging from side to side and scraping against the bag. So that's another thing that I really like about this bag, and a reason why I went for the grain leather rather than the smooth leather. This is actually one of the very few bags that I have that has silver hardware. I'm usually a gold hardware girl, so I wanted to experiment a little bit. I'm also toying with the idea of getting a Chanel classic flap with caviar leather and silver hardware. And so I think that having this bag would be a good, you know, test run to see if I really do like silver hardware or if I need to get the Chanel classic flap with gold hardware. I actually do like the size of the bag as well. I think it's the perfect size. You would be able to fit your cell phone, keys, any refreshing makeup products that you might need, blotting pads, lip gloss, lipstick, chapstick. Perfect size for casual look, and it's the perfect size for a dressy, glam, you know, night on the town type outfit as well. And I think those are all of my first impressions of this bag. I don't have anything negative to say at this point. I will be filming a video a couple months down the line so that I can give you an updated review of this bag after I have gotten the chance to wear it for a while. I think that anytime someone buys a bag, when they first open it, of course they're only going to have positive things to say. But once you start wearing a bag, you start to see the little things that might annoy you about it. For example, when I got my Louis Vuitton Neverfull, I love the bag. I had no complaints whatsoever. But as I started wearing it, you would know that if you wear that bag and you pack it with a lot of heavy things, the straps start to really dig into your shoulders and it starts to get very uncomfortable. So that's something that is very annoying about that bag. I'm sure there are things that are annoying about this bag as well. It might be this lock that swings side to side as you're walking. It might be the fact that it doesn't expand as much as you would like. I'm sure there are going to be qualms about this bag that I eventually have, but right now I don't have any complaints about the bag because, again, it's brand new. No complaints. I would highly recommend this bag, clearly, because I bought it. And would actually highly recommend shopping with Fashionphile for this bag. Again, I'm going to do another video where I detail my shopping experience, so be on the lookout for that. Okay, so that marks the end of this video. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give me a huge thumbs up. Please be sure to subscribe to my channel, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye!